Hi, good afternoon. My name is Daniel Jimenez, and this is my literary analysis of this book called Ape and Essence, a novel by Aldous Huxley. So first, we have the point of view, which it is also the narrative voice of this book. With this, we can know all that is being said, done, and thought by the main characters. Second, we have the theme, and the theme of this book is the consequence of nuclear war in a destroyed world, in a modern society, and the search for technology in this new world. Third, we have the setting, and in this book there are two main settings. The first setting takes place in the year 1948 in the city of Los Angeles, California, in a movie studio called Lou Lublin's Studio, the same day that Gandhi was murdered. The second setting takes place in the year 2108 in the city of Los Angeles, California too, in a dystopic world destroyed by the nuclear war. So four, we have the character analysis. The characters of the first part, we can find Bob Briggs, his partner, and William Tallis. Bob Briggs, alongside his partner, they work in Lublin's studio. Bob Briggs, we don't know how he looks like, but we know that he's a womanizer, he has two wives, and he's working to maintain his two wives. He just wants a rise from his salary. His partner, who we don't know his name, he's very sad about the Gandhi's death. And William Tallis is dead. The characters of the second part, we can find Dr. Poole and Lula. These two people are the main characters of this second part. Dr. Poole is a tall man. He's handsome. He wears glasses. He wears a tweed suit. And about his personality, he's very conservative. He came from a religious family, a conservative family. He is also a very well educated man. He is a botanist, in fact. And Lula. Lula is one of the survivors of this new world. She is 18 years old. She has red hair and dimples, an amazing face, and a slender body. Fifth, we have the plot summary. In the first part, we can find Bob Briggs and his partner. They work in Lou Lublin's studio. It is the year of 1948 in the city of Los Angeles, California. When they are going out from his work, they find this script lying on the ground. They decide to read the script, and they think that it is a very good script, and they can make a movie with this script. So they want to find the author of this script, which is William Tallis. But when they arrive at his home, they find out that William Tallis has already died. So this is basically the plot of the first part. In the second part, which is the content of the script written by William Tallis, the plot starts with a group of scientists from a recovery mission. They came from New Zealand. They are trying to find out what has happened with the world after the nuclear war. Among these scientists, there is Dr. Alfred Poole. He is the chief botanist of this expedition. When he and his partner are on the ground in the coast of California, he is searching plants. He's recollecting information about plants and the effects of radiation in plants. But he is suddenly kidnapped by a group of savages. These savages or survivors take Dr. Poole as a prisoner. So when Dr. Poole is taken as a prisoner, he is headed to the chief of these savages. The chief decides that Dr. Poole is useless for them, so he orders his men to bury Dr. Alfred Poole alive. When Dr. Poole noticed that he is going to be buried alive, he implored for his life. He says that he's a botanist, he knows how to grow food and feed more people. When the chief hears this, he decides that Dr. Alfred Poole can be useful for them. So he decides to spare his life. In this, Dr. Poole meets Lula. Lula is one of the survivors and one of the chief's workers. They become friends and they fall in love each other. Well, after this, Dr. Poole, Lula, alongside other survivors, are headed by the chief to the headquarters. In this headquarters is going to take place a race purification ceremony. This race purification ceremony is a kind of ceremony in which all newborns are going to be killed by the satanic science practitioner. This satanic science practitioner is a kind of priest of the new world, of this new world. And the babies has to be killed because, and the babies have to be killed because they have mutation in their bodies. They are born with mutations in their body. So these mutations are not allowed in this new world. So when Dr. Alfred Poole and Lula are watching how these kids, these babies, are being murdered by the satanic science practitioner, they get very, very frightened and very scared about this. So they decide that they want to escape from these people, from this religious cult in which babies with mutations are killed. So they plan escape. They decide to run away from these people, these survivors. And this is basically the end of the book, with Dr. Alfred Poole and Lula running away from these savages towards the mountains of California.